Hello everyone, how are you? The next story is Harriet Tubman, Conductor on the Underground Railroad by Anne Petrie. The big question is, when is a risk worth taking? What is the meaning of risk? A risk is a situation involving exposure to danger. Some people risk their lives needlessly looking for a thrill, for accomplishments, to save your reputation, to save someone else's life, or for love. We sometimes do things simply because we are in love. Take a look at the man in the photograph. What risk the man might be taking and why? The text analysis is characterization. Whether they are describing fictional characters or real people, skillful writers can make you feel as if you have met the person you're reading about. Writers use the following methods of characterization: describing the person's physical appearance, presenting the person's own thoughts, speech, and actions, revealing other people's reactions to the person, directly commenting on the person. For example, Helen is petite. Her skin is dark and smooth, and she wears her hair short. She's one of those people everyone loves. People just want to be near her. Notice the methods of characterization: describing Helen's appearance, directly commenting on her, and revealing other people's reactions to her. As you read, pay attention to the methods Anne Petrie uses to create a portrait of the biography's subject, Harriet Tubman. The reading strategy is ask questions. Have you ever found yourself reading without fully understanding the words in front of you? If so, pause and ask yourself questions about confusing parts and help yourself with the dictionary. When you read to find the answers, you will probably find that more information stays with you. As you read this biography, take time to note places where you become confused or lose track of ideas. Use a chart like the one shown to record your questions and their answers. Before you read, I want you to check to the following information. Slavery in the United States. The first enslaved African arrived in Virginia in 1619. The greatest number arrived in the late 1700s to work the cotton fields in the South. By the first half of the 18th century, opposition slavery, called abolitionism, was growing in the North. President Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation of January 1863 ensured that enslaved people would be freed as soon the Union Army won the Civil War. Underground Railroad was a network of people, African Americans as well as white people, offering shelter and aid to escaped slaves from the South. Quakers are members of a group with Christian roots that began in England in the 1650s. Members of the various Quaker movements are all generally united by their belief in the ability of each human being to access the light within, or that of God in everyone. In December of 1851, Harriet Tubman set out from Maryland to lead 11 enslaved people to freedom. Read Harriet Tubman, Conductor of the Underground Railroad, to discover how a heroic woman helped escape slavery. Use a dictionary to find the meaning of the following vocabulary. So, are you ready to read? After you read, I'm sending you a characterization worksheet. In the chart, record passages that are examples of each type of methods of characterization, and write the two-paragraph answer for the question. Then, I'm asking you to write 2 diary entries. Suppose that you were one of the 11 people Harriet Tubman was leading from Maryland to Canada in December 1851. Use details in the story to write 2 diary entries that express your feelings about the journey. In your entries, mention a variety of incidents and activities. Mention also how your feelings change from day to day. I'm sending you a How to Write a Diary Entry document for you to follow. Write 2 diary entries, write 2 paragraphs for each diary entry, and write it in Word and upload it in Classroom. Use letter size 14. Alright, have fun!